In this video, we are going to talk about the few other ways of selecting elements aside from the three basic ones which I have discussed so far. So we are going to focus on the 5 important selectors. These are the 5 most common ones which I think. So I have some basic HTML code which looks like this, where I have h1 tags, CSS selectors, and where the user text input type text, and I have 3 H3 tags: popular sites, fruits, and front-end development. And I have the UL tags. I have specified the 3 unordered list tags, okay, for each under the each H3 tag. And we have also specified the anchor tag inside an LI tag. So now we are going to focus on the start selector. So it is an asterisk. It will select everything on the page. If we specify an asterisk or select border 1 pixel, solid gray. So whatever we will do, it is going to apply to every single element. Now save the file, refresh it. Now whatever we do, it is going to select every single element of the web page. Now the next one is the descendant selector. The way the descendant selector works is that it takes 2 or more tag names or 2 or more selectors. Now if I want to select all the anchor tags that are inside of LI, now we have the all. Now if I want to select these all anchor tags which are inside of the LI, I can write LI anchor tag, and what we'll do is color red, save the file. So now we have the color, we have to change the color of this one, Google, Bing, and Reddit, which is the anchor tags that are inside of the LI. So now it's going to change the color to red. Observe it. You can see the color is changed to red. Now we can also say, you can also write even the class selector that are inside the LI. So name, you can also specify the name, but we didn't write it in the HTML code. So I'm going to write anchor tag. The next one is the adjacent selector. It allows you to select the cell siblings. So now if I have H3 tag over here, now if I want to select the sibling of the H3 tag, which is UL, so how can I write this? Now if I want to add a border background color for the adjacent of H3, which is UL tag, if I add now if I rewrite this one instead of H3, H4, save the file. Sorry, I made a mistake. Now I change it to H4 tag. Now if I want to select the after the H4 tag, which is the UL, now if I want to change the UL, which is adjacent sibling of the H4, now I can write H4 plus UL. Now I can add the border for this, border 2 pixels, solid red. Save the file. Now if you refresh it, we have the selector which is of border for this UL tag. As you can see, the border for the UL tag, which is adjacent of the H4, sibling of the H4, which is UL tag. So now I'm changing the border to red color of 2 pixels, solid red. So the next one is the attribute selector. The attribute selector is used to select elements whose attribute value begins with a specified value. So the syntax we type is anchor tag. So for example, if I want to select the anchor tag for this one, now what is the attribute value? If I write attribute selector, how we can write h. So the syntax is we type is anchor tag and square brackets. Inside that we are going to type the attribute that we are looking for, and I will type href. What I am looking for is http://www.google.com. Now what it will do is this will select the every anchor tag with href equal to the width which is google.com, which is the attribute color. Now we are going to change the background color to blue. So what we're changing is we are going to change the background color of this anchor tag. Now save the file. Now if you refresh it, now it is going to change the background color of the anchor tag. So this is the attribute selected. Okay, this will select the every anchor tag with href equal to the specified attribute value. So we can also write like input type equal to checkbox, or you can type text, and if you write some color, background color gray, you can see the input type which is changed to background color gray. Or you can give the border instead of the background color, border 1 pixel, solid, and change blue color is right, and which you see the body is changed to the blue color. You can observe this, the body is changed to the blue color. And if we go back, the next one is the nth of type. So it is going to select every nth element of this specified selector. Now if you want to select every fifth div or every second div or UL or the 7th paragraph of the page, now I can use the nth of type. Now if I want to select the last UL, now there are 3 UL tags. So if you want to select the last UL, I'm going to use the nth of type. So specify UL colon nth of type. So what I'm going to type is last UL, which is 3, background color to purple, save the file. If you refresh it, now the last UL which is going to change the color to the purple. Now what if I want to select the UL of nth of type even, or if you want to select the LI nth of type, if you can also write even, if you change background color to green, you can see the LI tag of a even type. Now this starts with 1, 2, so 2 is an even tag of, so it is going to select the every LI which is the even in the UL. or if you can also change the art. If you change to art, save the file. Now it is going to change the color of the each LI art to green. If you refresh it, you can see it changes to the odd number of the LI tag.